you are a journaler, a crafter, someone who's looking for an analog hobby, or if you're a small business owner, maybe thinking of starting a business, you just want to see a small business grow, then this is a channel for you. I am Kayla, your host, I guess, and also the founder of the brand, Jolly Note, and I am building towards the brand's second ever launch. Our first launch happened 2 months ago, and it totaled $226 in sales, which is way better than I have ever done in any business I've ever tried to start. So I'm feeling like things are promising. Despite the promise though, I haven't gotten a sale in 2 weeks and I don't like that. So we're gonna be working on our next launch and try and get movement going again. Throughout this video, you're gonna find out who I am, what Jolly Note is, and we're going to work on that launch and do some fun businessy stuff. So let's get into the agenda. By the way, my camera, this might be the first video that you see on this channel, but I've had many a YouTube channel. It's been many a year. And my camera is broken. I've had her for about 5 or 6 years now, and the flippy thing that the viewfinder that shows me what it's filming is broken. So I have no idea what you're looking at. If it looks bad, blame the camera for breaking. Now I'm focused, okay? And today I'm supposed to outreach to 5 to 10 influencers, start my designs for my second collection, and make 20 sticker sheets for an event that I'm sponsoring. And that is so much work. That's actually so much work, but we're going to do it. I think I'm going to get the Cricut going on those 20 sticker sheets. And then while it cuts the first ones, it's going to make disgusting sounds that nobody wants to hear. So while it's doing that, we're actually going to go on a walk, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're looking at, because we're really just jumping in and you have no idea what's going on. I get that. So I'm gonna tell you, but let me just start this so that we can be productive. Last time I took a walk, a man who either had very intense eyes or more likely was on drugs jumped out of his car to yell at me for looking at him. So we're just gonna remain cautious on this journey. I also decided my camera was absolutely not going to work because I couldn't even tell if I had started recording. There was no indication of that except for on the screen, and the screen is broken. So we're on my phone. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what my brand even is and just what's going on. So I am a lifelong artist. Around mid-high school, I got into journaling. And as the years have gone, everybody else has been journaling too. And as journaling has gained popularity, there's become this sort of self-imposed pressure to make the perfect pages. The Jolly Note is a way to take that pressure back off of journaling and get back to the fun of it. We do nostalgic feeling themes, sometimes with 80s and 90s inspiration, inspired by maximalism and dopamine decor and the things that bring fun into life. Not only is the styling fun, but we have kits, sticker sheets, sticker packs, everything coordinated to make it so that you can get just one thing and it'll have everything you need in there to make cohesive and cute pages. You don't have to think, you don't have to plan, you don't have to have an arts degree like me. You can just open up your journal, create something fun, and have a good time. So Jolly Note's second launch is going to be our Just Girly Things kit, along with a couple of other smaller projects that I'm working on. But the Just Girly Things kit is, in fact, what it sounds like. If you are a girly born in the 80s or 90s, who likes to journal, it's probably going to speak to you. There is actually a PDF download journal kit available for free on jollynote.com, so you can check the link in the description to get your hands on that, give it a try, see how you feel about a cohesive journal kit, and please let me know what you guys think. I made it to the point in my walk where the sun's behind us, so the filming is not gonna look that great, and I'm not gonna just walk backwards for 30 minutes. So I will see you guys again when I get home. I'm back inside, and my room is about to become a warehouse. I'm going to be cutting things, I'm going to have my little fan going. It's going to be very loud, and I don't think you want to hear that. So while I do all of this loud stuff, I'm going to work on drawing the first designs for my next collection. Yes, period. While I work on that, I'm going to film, but I'm not going to talk, because y'all, I promise you don't want to hear this place just swirling and swirling and stuff. So I'm going to work, and then we'll talk a little bit more, and I'll let you know a little bit more about me, now that you know a little bit about Jolly Note.
Except it's stuck around. ground discovery. Scientists, and years later, Nova Nordisk, it came out it was not actually do it all the time, but it's opened in 2020. History's worst kept secret was because apparently her doctor just handed it to her like.
Let's use the last little bit of sunlight that's in the sky to talk about me. So hello, I'm Kayla. Hi, nice to meet you. I am in my late 20s. I ended up taking AP art, going to school, majoring in animation, got my animation degree, worked on like one project for University of California State School, couldn't find another job after that, got a graphic design job, got laid off. Now I work a job. I don't know what my job is. I was a project manager, but then they laid off the whole project team that I was managing. They did another round of layoffs yesterday. So you know, who knows how long I'll stay employed. But for now, I have a job where I do something. I live in LA County. I am not rich. So as a result of not being rich and choosing to live in LA, I live in this teeny tiny little itty bitty room that you're seeing here. And this is all the space I own. I would really love if my small business could become a little bit bigger of a business and I could have a little bit more money and potentially move into an apartment. Not have to worry about me laying myself off, just have a good time. Be able to create again, be creative, use my degree that's currently sitting rolled up under my bed. Let me know in the comments if there's anything about me that you want to know. I will say, so you gotta go a little bit deep here because that's just the kind of person that I am. And one of the two things that I struggle with is my career, is not feeling like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, not being able to do what I feel like I'm supposed to do, not ever really growing in my income level, cost of living consistently going up, of just not feeling accomplished. I was a gifted kid, I was in AP classes, I did an internship in high school, I graduated college early, top of my class for everything. I've always been smart, so I've always felt accomplished in schooling, and even with my art, I've always been good. I was top of my class in the animation school, like always been talented, but that talent, those smarts, that potential, that drive, that motivation, that ambition, that constantly trying has led to a failed career, has led to a series of failed businesses, has led to me just not really progressing in life. So I'm in therapy right now, and he and I are working on just getting me to really step into myself again, regain my confidence in myself, regain my belief that I'm even like have any potential left to become something, and to just make my life more of what I want it to be. So a lot of that is wrapped into Jolly Note and wrapped into this brand, and I just want to continue to grow on that momentum and try and build a life for myself that feels like it aligns with me, rather than it's just whatever I'm taking because I've been laid off for a year, my unemployment is about to run out, and I just gotta make something happen. I don't want to just make something happen anymore. I want to actually build what serves me. That's me. That's Kayla. It is getting dark, so we're gonna turn the light on. I'm gonna keep drawing for a while, and then I'm just gonna clock in with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It is 10:17 a.m. Every morning I use my morning 15-minute break to upload some shorts, reels, whatever, to short form platforms for my business. So I get to like share some business tips as we go. So I upload short form videos to 5 platforms. I upload to Instagram, which automatically uploads it to Pinterest and Facebook. And then I also upload to TikTok and YouTube. I want to upload as much as possible, but as much as possible without burning myself out. So I forgot to mention that I upload to those 5 platforms because I want my business basically to gain awareness. Awareness is like more people being aware of the fact that you exist. So the more places that I post, the more people that can find me. So for example, if I post on Instagram and the post gets 200 views, that's 200 people who are aware that I exist. But if I take that same post and it re-uploads itself automatically to Facebook and gets another 200 views, now 400 different people know that I exist. So if you do that across 5 platforms, that's 1,000 people that now know that my business exists from one piece of content. And I pre-batch film all of my content, I pre-write all of the captions, I pre-do everything. So when it comes time to upload, I go into a spreadsheet that I have, I copy the caption I'm going to use for that day, I look at what video I'm supposed to upload that day, I just grab the video out of my gallery, it's already pre-done, pre-edited, pre-everything, grab the video, add the caption, throw it up, boom, every day. And you know, if I get 1,000 views across 5 platforms every day for 30 days, at the end of the month, that's 30,000 different people who saw that my business exists. So the more places that you can post, the better, but you don't want to burn yourself out, so that's why I just copy the same content to every single platform. So yeah, that's my little business tip for this video. Okay, back to what me a second ago was saying. I'm working my day job right now. I'm feeling a little bit stressed because I got an email that was like, hey, like, have you done this? And it's the first time seeing of it. Like, I searched through my email and they've never mentioned this before. and it's something that needs to be signed off, and both my boss and my boss's boss are out of office for multiple days, so it's late. It's not my fault that it's late, but it's late and I can't resolve that it's late. But anyway, I'm just gonna do other things because it's so many problems. I'm just a girl. Whenever I finish work, we will get a little bit of business stuff done. So let me get this boring stuff out of the way, and then I will connect with you guys later. I have my tablet right off to the side, and I'm very excited to keep drawing. I felt really good yesterday. It felt really good to just create, work on the business, get some progress in. Like, it was nice. But I gotta pay these bills, so let me do my day job. So the workday is done. I have been drawing. I'm about to go to gymnastics, but I just want to show you guys what drawing I got done in between work and gymnastics. And then gymnastics ends at 9:30. I usually like go to dinner after, and I'm tired, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep after this, and we'll do a lot more work tomorrow on Saturday because I don't have my physical job to attend to. But I'll show you what I did. So the first thing I did was I pulled in some dopamine decor inspiration. Dopamine decor is like a big inspo for just my brand in general. And so from these, I pulled just the color palettes from them. I knew I wanted to do pink, yellow, green, maybe blue. And then from this, I pulled like a limited color palette. So this is the color palette for the collection. This that you're looking at right here, a dopamine decor inspired, like girly, but you know, still with some blue, some green. Just a cute little color scheme. I created this. This collection is kind of 80s, 90s inspired. It's just girly things, but it's you know, nostalgic girly things. So does anybody recognize this phone? It is, of course, a nondescript, unbranded, completely random, hot pink flip phone. No particular name to it, of course. And then after the phone, I did this completely random, non-branded, nondescript, it actually is branded Jolly Note, but this nondescript toy with a little character in it that you would like chain to your bag, completely just unnamed 90s memorabilia. So that's what I did so far. So I have a little checklist of all the things that I want to do. So we did the nondescript toy, so up next would be a roller skate, and I'm just gonna keep making my stickers. Alright, hello you guys. I, as you can see, am in full studio mode. I am cutting out sticker sheets. While I'm cutting sticker sheets, I'm cutting flyers that will go with the sticker sheets, because these are ultimately going to be my sticker sheets for events. And you guys are actually holding my scissors. Let me get them. So these are going to be my sticker sheets for events. So by that I mean, like, I sponsor journaling events, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about, I guess, the marketing strategy behind that. Like, I want my videos to be a little bit of business help and business advice to those of you who are starting your own thing, or just like an understanding of what I'm doing if you're not starting your own thing and you're just watching me do my thing. So the number one piece of marketing advice you're always going to hear is find where your customers are and go there. And I've heard that advice applied to social media so many times. Like, if you have a businessy customer, you should be posting on LinkedIn. If you have an older customer, you should be on Facebook. Younger customer, TikTok, etc. But I wanted to see, like, where else that could be useful for me in my business. Let me know how you feel about me talking to you guys while I'm working, because it is loud. But I think that's like the authenticity of it, but let me know. So I just sat down one day and thought about, where are my customers? And the result that I came up with is, well, a lot of them are probably at journaling events. If you're really, really into journaling and it's something that's important to you, you might be in a club for it. You might be at a craft event. You might be at a scrapbook club. You might be at something like that. So I found a bunch of those clubs online, and I have been emailing the owners. I actually just emailed with a club last night. Well, actually 2 last night, and got 2 more clubs that I'm sponsoring. But I'm just continuing to sponsor these clubs to get to my customer. Basically, the idea is that the people at those clubs will be high intent customers because they've already shown that they like journaling. They've already shown that they like it enough to either take their time out of their day to go do it, or take their time and their money, because some of these events are paid, to go do it. And then they get there, and they get a free sticker sheet from Jolly Note to be able to try out the brand and see how they feel about it. And then they also get, what I'm about to cut out, a flyer. And the flyer has a QR code on it. It promotes a free journaling kit. It says, keep the fun going of like the event that they're at with an at-home journal kit. It has nostalgic photos, magazine-style cutout letters, ideas, everything you need to keep journaling. Scan the QR code and get your free gift now. And what that is essentially an email newsletter lead form. So basically, from me doing this, they get to try out my product, and if they like it, they might just say, hey, you know, the sticker sheets say my website on it, so they might be like, jollynote.com, I'm gonna check that out, I really liked it. Or if they're not ready for that yet, they have the flyer. And the flyer is basically like, if you like journaling, come and get some free stuff just for you. And not only do they get the free stuff, but I get to have them sign up for my email list, where I can continue to tell them about Jolly Note, tell them about myself, educate them on the brand, and get them from just basically barely knowing that Jolly Note exists to actually liking me, to trusting the brand, and to eventually wanting to shop from the brand. So today, I decided that I was just going to print and cut as many of these as I could, because I have 2 event sponsorships coming up and then a bunch more scheduled for May. So it's just like, wouldn't it just be convenient for me if I just had all of this pre-cut and ready to go? So that's what I'm working on. I'll show you guys my setup in a second. Let me get these sticker sheets going. So as I mentioned before, I'm just working out of my tiny bedroom. So I have kind of jerry-rigged this corner to work for what I'm doing. So right there is my coffee. I just had breakfast, so there's my coffee to go with it. And there's the Cricut doing its cutting. There's my laptop where I set up the Cricut settings, because it takes 2 different cuts to get one sticker sheet out. So it just cuts. Okay, then we have my bed. On my bed we have the finished sticker sheets, the sticker sheets I need to cut, the finished flyers, and the paper cutter. And then I have my tray table. So I'll move the paper cutter onto the tray table and cut the flyers, or I'll take it off of the tray table and rearrange the Cricut mat to set up for the next cut. So this is my little workstation. So I've already sponsored about 100 events, not 100 events, 100 sticker sheets, 100 flyers, 100 people worth of events. I think I've done 4 events that have totaled 100 people. And from that first batch of 100 people, I have basically analytics of, I've seen how many newsletter signups I've gotten, how many sales I've gotten like on the day of these events, and I can kind of attribute it that way and like see what these are doing for me. So right now, my conversion rates, or the rate of people who like do what I want them to do off of doing this, are not the best. Like, they're not terrible, but I want to improve them. And this is how a business works, essentially. I'm still new to business, but I have worked in marketing for the past 2 years. I'm not a marketer, but I'm a project manager for the marketing team, so I kind of get like an overhead view. So I see that in order to grow a business, you have to like really be in the data of it, but not in like a boring mathy way. I always thought like math, ew, gross, hate it. It's not really math. It's more so just like literally seeing what is happening, what is working. But the conversion rate on these are not that great. Like, I'm sending them to my customers, like people who could be my customer. So I would expect a pretty high rate of interest. I'm not getting that. So what I'm going to do for this next batch of 100 is I'm going to amp up the landing page that the QR code leads to try and get more people to sign up. Because right now what has happened is I've sent out 100 of these sheets, and from 100 sheets, I have had 33 people scan the QR code. So it's a 33% conversion rate. It's not that great. I want to get that up. But of the 32 people who read the flyer and said, okay, I'll get this, scan the QR code, only 11 of them actually signed up for the newsletter. So that's like less than half. And these are people who have decided to go there. So I've decided I'm going to amp up the landing page and see how it works. And assuming it works better, then I will be able to up the conversion rate of the landing page. And once I get that to a higher rate, I can try and up the conversion rate of the flyers and get it so that more people want to scan this QR code. And then I'll have more people coming in and like doing the thing, and we'll just keep on optimizing every little piece of the business until more and more people are doing what it is that I would like them to do. So this is going to be my mission for today. I'm going to keep cutting sticker sheets, cutting flyers, and just working on getting this batched so that I'm ready for the events coming up that I have to sponsor. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll close out with you guys in a bit. Okay, so this is my small business shelf. I don't have a ton of space in this room, but I'm able to fit most of the stuff on the shelf. The Cricut hides in my closet, but most everything is on the small business shelf. And if we look right here, you can see what I did today. All of this is the sticker sheets packed up, and then each one has the flyer at the back. So sticker sheet, flyer, pairs. I ended up doing 42. I also have this, which I'm not showing you the front because there's addresses written on it. But it is an order for an influencer who's going to be promoting me. So she ordered a sticker sheet. I'm sending it to her and she can review. I've done a couple of those. I'm trying to get 10 influencers who will review my new collection when it launches. So far I only have 2 or 3 on retainer. I don't remember. I need to check my spreadsheet. But she is reviewing my current products, not the new collection. So that's why that's already ready to go. So I'm actually going now to drop off that letter for the influencer, send it in the post. And then I need to go pick up my groceries, so we will chat in the car. Give me 2 seconds. Not living with a family really messes up your perception of time because there's all these cars in my neighborhood, and I've been trying to figure out why is everybody here in all these spaces that are normally empty? It's because it's Easter weekend, so people are like having friends and family over. It didn't click for me, but anyways, I just wanted to say it's a little bit difficult for me to film everything that I do in a small business vlog because a lot of it that I do occurs on my phone and we're filming on my phone, and a lot of it is just me in my room doing little boring stuff. Like a lot of it is tech based, like I'm drawing on my tablet or I'm sending emails on my computer. Like a lot of it is just not interesting to look at. It's not interesting to visualize. So let me know if you guys felt like this was enough information. If you enjoyed the small business tips, the vlog, the watching, let me know. I have a lot of business things to do, and YouTube is an option. I've always liked YouTube. I've always found it fun, but I don't have to invest the time into it if nobody cares. So let me know what you guys think. If there's anything you want to see, anything you would like to see change or be better, I'm totally open to doing that. And please press the subscribe button. If you subscribe, it helps me because it helps YouTube like see that my channel is doing things and people want to watch it. But it also helps you because it helps YouTube understand that you like videos like this and you like creators like me, and it should show you more of that. So it helps you build your algorithm into what you want it to be when you leave likes, leave comments, and press subscribe. So go ahead and do that. You made it this far. Clearly you liked it. Help yourself out and press subscribe. And I will see all of you guys next time. I will leave it out with an analytic review. So I am very, very close to 300 followers on TikTok. I think I have 298 right now. One of my videos, like, kind of, I don't want to say went viral because it wasn't viral. It just did well for my size. Like, it got 1,000 views on its first day. It's at about 1,200 now. So we're growing on TikTok. On YouTube, I was losing followers for a day or two. Don't know why. And again, I post the same videos at the same time on each platform. So it's like the TikTok audience loved it, the YouTube audience hated it and unsubscribed. So I don't know. But YouTube, I gained back a couple of followers. So we're basically where we started. And Instagram never moves. So it's continuing to not move. So that's how that's going. Hopefully next time we talk, I will have better stats for you guys. But I'll see you all next time. And until then, toodaloo.